Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our new live stream in this new year. Happy New Year, by the way, and of course, Merry Christmas to all our Orthodox friends. First of all, a friendly reminder that the magnetic agendas are still available. Good morning or good evening, Magda. So they're still available. They're amazing magazines that has a lot of information, also step by steps. But it's actually also a calendar. Let me open it on a calendar side. So you can use this agenda as your calendar if you are still using a paper calendar or just beautiful magazine. So that's amazing magazine. It's a very beautiful magazine even for your clients to look through while they are waiting. And we're hoping we will be able to have clients waiting in the salon very soon. So here is it, magnetic agenda. It is right available on my website for North America. That's the first thing. And today, Natalia and I are going to talk about fiber gels, our legendary fiber gels. These are my favorite gels, and somehow we totally missed to talk about them. So Natalia is going to be live with us soon, and I will tell you a little bit about them. So, fiber gels have 4 different shades, and the best gels ever. Exactly, Magda, these are the best gels ever. So my favorite thing about this gel, also why a lot of acrylic clients back then when we've got the fiber gel switched to fiber gels is the fact that they're not goopy. I think it's the right word. Let me add Natalia. So the fiber gels are not goopy as some other gels. So the brush doesn't do that sticky movement. Hello, Natalia. Happy New Year and Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas, Happy
Thank
New
you.
Year, and everything. Yeah, I wish you all the best, and happy birthday to you.
Thank you. Yes, I had my birthday yesterday and I'm so excited. I am now 40 plus. I don't know why, but I'm like super. I was waiting for this number. Now I'm here. So I'm like, hello, the life is starting. Everything is fun. It's fun.
I would say that that after some time you're just realizing, like Brian always saying, that this is just only numbers, and it's not actually what number you have. This is how you feel with that.
I feel excited. I am so super excited.
That's actually that counts.
Perfect. So I already said that we are talking today about the fiber gels, and
Yeah.
many acrylic techs switched to the fiber gels for their consistency because they didn't like that goopy gels that we had like years and years and years ago. So if you are an acrylic tech and considering to switch to regular gels, you can either use power gel that we were talking already about, or our favorite fiber gels.
Yes.
Do you want me to show the shades, or do you want to start with
I
talking?
just want to add something because,
Mhm.
like, fiber gel also has little fiber particles, so it's like cutted fiber particles inside. So in that case, because this is quite strong gel, and I mean after curing, just to put, I don't know, yeah. I still have to do something with my background, but I have already something in mind, and I will do it next time. Maybe I just will switch for permanent that time. I just have to buy more lamps there. Okay. Um, about fiber gel. Normally it's very hard gel, but because we have these little particles, fiber particles inside, then it gives to our product more flexibility. So it's hard gel, it keeps a shape when you're pinching this, but at the same time, it keeps the flexibility that is very important when we are wearing nails. Because some people thinking that as strong a product we have, then actually just perfect, but it's not good. It's not like that, because we still have to keep in mind the flexibility of the natural nail, and then we have to create the product that also will move together with the nail, so then our nail will not be damaged, and then our product will stay on the nail without breakage or without lifting.
Mhm.
But of course, there is no unique product, unfortunately, in the world. Yeah, I would love to say that it will suit for everybody. No, we still have to understand on which nail we are going to apply it, because if we are going to apply it on very wet and flexible nail, then perhaps we also can have some problem. But it will happen only if we are going to apply it as a reinforcing layer over the natural nail. So if you want to, what I want to say that if you want to reinforce your natural nail, then it's better not to use fiber gel. It's better to use fiber coat or rubber base. Yes, or any other product, but definitely not a fiber gel. Fiber gel is perfect for any type of nail forms or nail shapes, or for elongation. This is actually the best product. And what I'm going to do now, I also, if you don't mind, because I don't know how you, but I'm sure that you also pissed off with filing. So fiber gel is the best product for non-filing technique. In my opinion. But I don't want to say that it's the best one, because still every nail tech has to feel product to understand if it will work for them.
So what I prepared, actually, I didn't tell you yet because I wasn't sure if it will work, and it worked. I prepared my macro camera and put it on my iPad on the other side, and wanted to show the gel very close so you can see the consistency of it. You cannot really see the fiber fabrics. By the way, the fiber fabrics we have in our gel that I learned from other fiber gels, that are some gels on the market, the fiber fabrics don't settle. So technically, you in some gels you have to stir it every time because they are heavy and settle down. And in our case, they don't. So I don't mix my gels. I should probably sometimes, but I don't. And after a year of using my jar, on the bottom I have just a tiny little amount of the fiber, just little leftovers. But through the jar, it has the same quality of the product, and that is also what I found the biggest difference to our fiber gels from some other gels.
Yeah, that's absolutely true, because these fiber particles that we have in fiber gel from magnetic, actually, it has very good consistency during your work time when you are using your product. Okay, so what should we do?
I'll show the shades, and then you do the demo. Is it okay?
Okay. Yeah,
because I'm so excited to show the camera. Okay, I'm switching around again. Here you go. So there's my macro camera. And I will start with a clear. And of course, I made a mistake. I'll show it very close. 1 second. I made a mistake. I stirred my clear gel, and of course it has bubbles, so I have to wait a little bit for them to settle. And I'm so sorry about the bubbles, but I know that what you can see in a second. I have the gel now on the spatula, and it's not moving.
Yeah, it's not moving. That's true.
It's a little bit. So it's kind of.
Yes, you see. Yeah, I can see the particles. They are very small, and actually, yeah, you need a macro camera, so then you will see them properly. In any way, if something happened and then you did stir your gel, so then just leave it in some warm place, and these bubbles, they will come out.
This is my favorite shade. This is the gel I'm using on myself since years, and anything else, I will probably never use anything else. This is the fiber pink, and you can also see it doesn't drop. So it's not too thick, but it doesn't drop, right?
And it also, you see that it's perfectly leveling.
And that's what you're going to show us a little bit later, right? Yep. So it's not running, but it's self-leveling, and it's absolutely, like, you can see that square from my light. So it's absolutely smooth top coat. That's just like, not top coat, the surface, right? So this is my favorite. It's semi-transparent, so when you put it on the nail, a very thin layer, you can kind of see through, but not really. And this is a nail plate extender. And we have to explain that we call it nail plate extender because it's not the only gel you can use for extension. It's the color.
No.
We have in
Yeah, it's a color.
in every gel line of our palette, we have a color that called nail plate extender. We have it in gel polish, in
Yeah.
regular gels, in sculpting fiber,
Yeah.
in sculpting gel.
This is just saying that it's a camouflage gel.
Yeah.
What I want to say about this gel, especially this gel, that it's better not to use it to build up the elongation. I mean, like a thickness ones. Like you cannot use it in the thickness because then it will not work how actually you desire it to work. For that case, it's better to use different gels. I'm going to use this gel, by the way, today as well.
That's perfect. And the last shape, and of course, the last shade is the
It's
white.
white.
It is very beautiful white. It's perfect salon white. It's not extreme white, but it's also not too white. It's just perfect for work. So where's my camera here? To work with in salon.
I would say that this is like a porcelana white.
Yes, but it is more white than we have another the builder white.
Yeah.
So it's more
Yes.
white than the builder white. So it's less transparent, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it is very beautiful, and you see it's kind of stays there, but it kind of levels. So you can,
Yeah.
even if you're working the old technique with the gels where you first build the white and then fill up the French, if somebody fill up the nail plate, if somebody is still doing that, this is also just a perfect gel because it's also just beautiful.
I love this gel. I love this gel for French. Yeah. Actually, I love all products from Magnetic, but these gels are really cool actually because I like these long shapes. And they're good, as I said, for pinching, and they are very easy to apply. And to my opinion, and to my hands, they are the most easiest one for non-filing techniques. Yoo-hoo! Okay,
And also
now it's
doing your right hand is the best thing because you're just like ding, ding,
yeah,
ding, ding. Leave it. Turn around if needed, leave it.
yeah,
Done.
yes.
That's what I did yesterday. On my birthday, I did my own nails. Fun. Okay, now it's all yours. We're excited to see what you're going to show us.
And now I'm going to turn my camera. So just a second. Now you will see just a bit of the feeling. Sorry for that. So yeah, I got new backgrounds.
Nice.
So and I hope that it will be enough with light because I have now 4 lights here. And you know, sometimes this is like you're just setting up everything and then, oh God, doesn't work. So, okay, I hope that it will be okay. Just will make it slightly bigger. Yeah. So I already put my nail form. Maybe I have to go a bit further. Yes. So, and what I will do, I will use your favorite pink. You already have shown it to us. Did you see my video that I made with fiber gels?
I don't know. I might.
It's where also these leads were going on the screen.
Yes, I think so.
Oh, it was a fun to make it.
Yeah, I think that. Okay, so not the instructional video, but the fun video.
Yes, it was really fun to make it. So I was, oh God, I really liked it. Okay, so you can use any gel brush for that. What I found out that for me, this flower brush number 6, the square one that normally we're using that for French, also is perfect for that technique.
Okay.
Yeah, so any gel brush actually you can use, no problem at all. So it's a pink, but it's like a milky pink. Oh, what I will do, I will go just out. First, I have to do just little base layer. I don't have proper model. I have Easy Trainer, and I really love to work with Easy Trainer because then I can practice on any technique, and also I can make a video and I can start working like if I have any idea, like in the middle of the day, like, oh, let's go to try something.
Yeah.
And I can stop anytime, go into smoke and thinking about what should else I can add or something like that.
Not good smoking.
Yes.
Question before we go too far.
Mhm.
I would always recommend to use soft bond primer. But
Yes,
is
yes.
this gel actually also one of those that doesn't really need the soft bond primer? So if you skip it, it is okay for most cases, or would you still say no, 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 you better use it?
I would say that also it depends on which type of nail you are going to apply this product.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's also important. Like my nails, they don't require any primer.
Mm-hmm.
But some nails, they are requiring primer. When I have been working with my clients, I prefer like their 3 first visits, especially if I had completely new client, then these 3 visits, I have been using solvent primer. What I'm doing now because it's cold here,
Can you go in
now
the
I'm just,
center, please? We don't see what you're doing
sorry,
now. Thank you.
I'm just like building up the free edge.
The
So
fraying
I'm not
right now. Mm-hmm.
applying product in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And now I will flash cure for 10 seconds.
Wow. That's interesting. So you were using the striper brush.
Just
Probably
to
you can.
make a shape. And
Uh-huh.
then now I'm going to fill it up. Sorry, I have my
Mm-hmm.
doggy here.
It's okay.
Yeah. And now I'm going to fill it up. So then my product will not run anywhere. Just I will fill up the gap and also I will connect this with the nail.
So it's still very thin layer.
Yes, because I want to make French.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
So making
but
very smooth. Uh-huh.
French in salon way, not in the how to say red carpet way or like
The
not in
poster,
that way.
not for the
Yeah.
posters.
Not for the poster. Yeah, this is just actually what we normally do in salon. Just very thin layer, and you see that it's self-leveling really very well. And as we said already, that it has really very good self-leveling moment.
Can you show it from the side? Perfect. So the form goes a little bit up, and we are building kind of
Yes,
almond shape nail.
exponentially, it's going up.
Intern joke.
Yeah. Yeah, so here it will be like almond, because almond also can be in different shape. So why we're laughing? Because you know that Nadia, I think that you're a teacher of math.
Yeah, high school mathematics teacher. Yeah.
Yeah, high school mathematics teacher. Can you imagine? Yeah, and she's making nails. And she's happy nail technician. And also we had like explanation how to make the shape, and then Nadia said, "But is this line is going up exponentially?" And I said, "Hey, listen, stop saying that because not many people understand what you are saying. So that's why
Well,
we
she's a
have a
perfect
joke about
exponent. So
that."
sorry.
Yes. So it was pink. Yeah. So and now I will use nail plate extender. When I'm working with my Easy Trainer, I also keep this and then I putting this into the lamp like that.
That's
Then
smart.
it's
So
small.
this is a brush tray.
Yes.
They're also available in our collection, of course.
Mm-hmm. It's beautiful because then it's just staying there. It's not going anywhere, and also I can just keep it like that. So
It's so smart.
this is just sometimes we're just trying to find our way how to deal with the situation. So
Yeah.
I have it now. What is important about gel? That this I already have cured gel. I cured it for 30 seconds because I applied it in very thin layer. Because I'm going to use nail plate extender, and I don't want it actually to apply it in thick layer.
Central, please. Thank
Sorry.
you.
Then, yeah, correct me, please. So then I just have to apply a very thin, like polish thin layer, like polishing, because I need this. I need, how to say it, this raw layer, because then my product will run better. So, and now I just will apply it on the middle. It's cold in my workshop, so that's why it's not applying like smoothly. But on the same time, when it's cold, then it will not actually, how to say it, it will not hot. It will then everything will be fine.
So
And
it
I
will
will
not
not.
heat up, you mean, in the lamp?
No.
Perfect. Can you go
Because
central, please?
yeah, sorry.
Thank you.
Because then normally what will happen that the temperature will warm up the product, and I will not feel the heat reaction. Yeah.
That's interesting to
Hey,
know.
something, something has to be okay with disadvantages. If
Yeah.
we have some disadvantage, there always will be some advantage. So what I'm doing now, I'm just correcting these lines, and actually this layer just enough. Yeah. So
I love this color.
yes, exactly. So, and when it's done, I just will cure it because it's color. Then it's better cure it for like 1 minute because it's highly pigmented gel.
Yeah, I also like this color for pretty much most of my clients. This color is very suitable.
Yes. And of course, some of our people, they already have this gel because when I'm curing, then I just will show to you how to make the reverse French with this gel.
Yes, please.
Yeah, so then when we're making reverse French, then it's better to remove the sticky residue.
From the
So
base
just
coat.
from the base coat. So then our product will not run. As you noticed that on previous nail that I actually created the residue, but now I have to remove it completely. So what I have to do now
More central.
is it, yeah?
Yeah, it's simple.
So, and then press it down, creating actually your smile line.
Again, you're just the shape first. Cool.
This is just the shape. What else we can do?
And that's with a square brush, Natalia. You amaze me.
Yes, it's a square brush. And also what I can do, I also like can correct, this is dry brush. I dried it, I cleaned it, and I just can correct it. But again, I have to work quickly. So this technique I would recommend actually to practice first before doing this on client. The best way for practicing is tip or your own hand.
Yeah, because the hand is also warmer. So you have to, when you practice on tip and get used to it, then the warm hand will also melt a little bit, the gel a little bit more than the tip. So yeah, absolutely.
And what I'm doing now, that now I'm correcting my smile corners. Here and here. And I will cure it. And because here on the sides, I have like thick product, then again, I have to cure it for 1.5 minutes. Because once we see the pigment, it means that we need longer time of curing.
Also, when you're doing it on 10 nails, it will cure automatically 1.5 minutes on one nail while you're doing the other nails, right?
Yeah, because it's still, it's not like extremely, how to say it, it's not extremely, oh, God. thick.
Mm-hmm.
So that's, but it will cure. Okay, I will put it to the lamp, and
Perfect.
I will continue working with pink. So it's like do everything all together. Here, oops.
For the people joining, we are using fiber gels today, and Natalia is showing salon French, very easy way to do beautiful salon French with magnetic fiber gels.
And no filing.
And no
And
filing.
I'm going back to pink.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, when if we are working on the tips, by the way, I really love tips. You know, from some moment I was thinking like tips, but I really love them because on tips it's much easier to do everything. So this pinky one that I'm using now, again, you know, I just making like a polishing.
Mm-hmm.
It was not enough product there, didn't see it. I will not cure it. And now, like it's a half of, I don't know, this green stuff.
P.
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 I think it's
Pie?
P, yeah.
P. Green
Mm-hmm.
peas, yes. Green peas.
Yeah. Green peas, yes. It's a half of green pea. Of course, non-filing technique, I would recommend to use nail techs who already understand the structure of the nail.
Mm-hmm.
So for beginners, that's okay. But then what I would suggest to work not with nail forms, but to work with tips.
Mm-hmm. Well, we also have to say that you can always try it, right? Like even beginners can try and see if that works for you.
Yeah.
And of course, if it doesn't, you can always file afterwards. So, but this technique is very interesting to try. I loved it when I tried it and work pretty
Mm-hmm.
much in that technique in the salon. Still filing a little bit, but much less now.
Much less, exactly. Because what I have to file here, this is just, I want to file just the shape. I mean, like creating the shape. So because I also have to pay attention on my stress point from one side, from another side, and now I have to turn it upside down.
Mm-hmm.
And when I'm turning upside down, I'm also waiting when my structure will be created. So if I would work now with tips, then it would be done already.
Mm-hmm.
But with nail forms, perhaps they will have to apply second layer. But again, you know, it's because I still have to fill up that gap.
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't it be easier to fill up that gap in the first coat
Yes,
when you are like to remove
I,
that
I
step?
my problem is that my nail form moved a bit.
It's
So
also the
normally,
tip that is very thick. The natural nails are not as thick, so you wouldn't have that step as much
no,
as, yeah,
no.
perfect. Mm-hmm.
I would not have it, and I would fill it up with my camouflage gel with nail plate extender.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
So now I just will do, because it's semi-transparent gel, then it's enough to cure it just for 30 seconds. Mm-hmm.
I love it. It's great.
So then this one I will finish just a bit later, just a second.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like flash curing. These semi-transparent gels, we can do flash curing for them, no problem at all. But once we are working with pigmented gel, then we have to be very careful with flash curing, because highly pigmented gel perhaps will not cure during flash curing.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can have a lifting. That's where I also have to pay attention on that. Does it make sense?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I'm just amazed. I'm just sitting here and like, I love how you work.
I
Well,
love you, Nadia. Did you know that?
I hope so. Well, the thing is that we are now saying that you have to build the nail with a brush and let the gel work for you and not the
Yes,
file. So
exactly.
don't shape the nail with a file, shape it with a brush. So that's what
Mhm.
Natalia is doing right now. Spend an extra minute on just like using your brush rather than filing and wrecking your wrists. Like save your body for yourself. You need your hands.
Exactly. Exactly. So that's done, and now I'm going to use a brush pen. I love the brush pen because brush pen you can use for nail art and also you can use to build up the nail.
It's your sculpting brush.
Yes, it's like your sculpting brush. Because you know, if I would use just normal brush, because normal brush it's much bigger,
Mhm.
so then my product would move much quicker, and then I have a chance that my product will move so quick that I will miss this moment that it already self-leveled. So then actually it's not good idea at all.
Also, some
Because
people might, sorry, excuse me for interrupting. Some people might think, oh, it takes for so long. It actually takes so long right now because it's very cold where Natalia is working. So in
yes,
the salon on a client, it will be just a second of
much
work. So you
quicker.
have to be very careful, very fast working. And it's actually a very fast technique. We have to like accent that.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I
Yes.
interrupted you.
Yeah, thank you for saying that because my product really very cold because I switched on the heating here only 3 hours ago, but hey, it's cold here and it's winter. If yeah, I wish we would live in
Is it?
South Africa. So then, we would have a summer now, but no, we don't have summer. And this is very strange weather here, because like we don't have a snow as we used to have.
Hmm.
So still I will wait a bit. Uh, and like it was really very hot. I mean, like for winter, when normally we can have like -10. So this for New Year we had +8.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, but problem is that now it's getting colder. We
Yeah.
still have no snow, but it's getting colder. Okay, pa pa
Wow.
bam.
That's awesome.
Yes. So I could wait, but I will not wait. And you see that actually this pink one made the camouflage being more not such bright.
Absolutely. It's kind of smooths the
Yes.
color.
Yeah.
And I also want to show the forms. You were using it as a high-tech form. For those who
Mm-hmm.
don't know those forms, they're very, very strong forms, and they're perfect to
Mm-hmm.
work, especially on the plastic hands or something, because they can hold the shape without even using anything else. And what you need to do, sometimes I cut off this little thing, but you can just bend it over, and then you have a lot of structure to this nail, so you can shape it as you want, unless you need to pinch it on the end. If you want to pinch it on the end and stick it together, then you don't do that. But it's a very beautiful form, has already pre-cut wings, so you just need to connect them to the stage for the side. But we were talking about the forms so often. Just go back to my videos, on Natalia's videos, and just learn about more about them. But the high-tech forms are absolutely bestseller from the last year. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, that's absolutely okay. So, and now we go back to the reverse technique while I'm curing there. So, and again, because I want to have my self-leveling effect, what I will do first, very thin layer, like polishing. Because if I have thin raw layer, then my product is moving better. If I don't want my product leveling or moving, then I will remove the sticky residue.
That makes sense.
Ta-da-da.
That's why we're also making that first layer always to make the
Mhm,
gel move on it. So if we don't want to
mhm.
move it, we remove it.
Yeah, exactly.
Logic.
Logic.
And this is also very, very high pigmented gel. It's very good
Yes.
covering in very thin layers, and you don't need to make thick nails anyways. So this is just beautiful for the salon work.
Yeah, this is it's so thick now because it's really very cold here. And I switched off the heating. Otherwise, I have the heating that it's like a fan. So then I just don't want to have this sound here. So that's why I switched it off, and it's getting cold here even more. So in any way, I just will correct my border. So here what I'm going to do, I will not file it. I already make it, and then I will put white against, and then I will seal it with clear.
Ah, okay. But
Yes.
again, if there is a mistake happened and you need to file, you could file, right?
Yes.
So you can always fix something if you need
Yeah.
to.
Yes, of course, if you see that you would correct it with file, do it, but at least you will not spend hours with that. I got my electric file, the first one, but I was so afraid to use it, really very afraid. So then, and I was using just hand file. On some moment, I was filing my friend, and I was thinking that, okay, I will go to lamp. And then I was on some moment, two fingers left, and I was thinking that now I will send you home, and I will go in to continue filing when she will come back for a fill. Yeah, so I didn't want to file her anymore, even just two fingers left. And I was thinking, okay, next time when she will come back for a fill, I will finish it, because I was really very tired with that. And then I saw electric file, and I was thinking, my God, I was so afraid to use it. But on that moment, I was so tired with normal hand file that I was realized I'm going to use it even I'm scared. And after this, that's not a problem for me to use it at all. So first I will remove my sticky residue, and then I will remove my nail form. Why I'm doing that way? Because then it will be easy for me to remove the nail form.
If you remove the sticky layer first?
Yes. Especially if you are making very thin elongation, like for something. So then you just can remove sticky residue. So now I'm just shaping my nail. Of course, I have to hold it slightly.
Always,
Here.
even on a client, because it's painful when you extend the nail first time and then file from underneath. So of course you need to hold it.
So now it's a shaping.
Perfect.
Sorry, I cannot move my hands so far because, how to say it, because I have lumps everywhere.
So you would usually use your file actually like the little but it's a good lighting today, so I like it's nice and bright, so you can really see good.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, so that already worked nice.
So this line and this line, they have to be parallel to each other when we look at our nail.
Yeah, from underneath, if you look from underneath, they shouldn't go like this or like this. You have to have them like this and
they
exponential up, like this. Like an
yes,
exponential.
an exponential up. Exactly. So that's how we are checking. Yes, always. Otherwise, it's too boring. So, and now what I will do, I will use my favorite. It's not a file, it's a buffer.
Which one is that?
It's a buffer 340.
And if you can go to central a little bit so we can see, thank you.
So you see that this is a buffer, but still this buffer is working. So normally, I'm always saying, like one day I got the text from some lady, and she said, how it's possible that you have so good highlights on your nails? What are you doing? And I said, normally I'm doing this because with this file I'm making like Photoshop for my file, for my nail.
We have to say though, if this nail is already perfect and you don't want to make a French, you want to have just natural look like this, you can leave it
Then
like
seal it
this.
with top coat.
You
Yes.
you can either put the gel polish on top of it, or you can do just a top coat, and this nail would be done even without any filing. If you need somewhere to buff a little bit around the cuticle, it is okay, even with this buffer. So you don't have to shape this nail anymore. So that's what we're talking about right now. Natalia
Mm-hmm.
is doing this for just a little perfection if there's something, especially under the camera, and because the gel was a little bit thick. But also
Yeah.
because we're going to use this nail for French, we need the matte
Surface.
surface. Thank you.
So when it's done,
It's
and
when
it's
it's done, it's
done.
done.
Yes, when it's done, it's done. So I just will shape it. Wait, we'll go back. I wish we could do it on our normal clients. Okay, I'm joking. So now I will clean. And uh, this is my favorite technique, how to make French, really. Really love it. Just love it, love it. I will use
Air nails, salon French
Mhm.
stickers for airbrushing techniques.
Yes, definitely. And because I have them already in my
Paper palette.
yes, as an album, and you see that actually they are reusable, and you see literally that they are reusable. So then you can use them again and again and again. Oops. So of course you can use air nails system for that. So you can airbrush it. Then it also will be very good. Or you can use your white gel that you have already.
If you're
Because you
using,
know
excuse me,
what?
if you're using airbrush system, would you apply the matte instead of buffing, or would you still buff and use the airbrush?
Actually, I would buff it because then you would have better adhesion.
Okay.
And for salon, it's the best way because then it's quicker. Because like even making, how to say it, painting the French, it takes time. And in salon, we don't have this time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, where is my ombre pigment tool?
Mm-hmm.
So normally I have this ombre pigment tool, and you see that here we have many these sponges, but only one sponge I keep only in white. This is only for French.
Mm-hmm.
So then I prepared now. Ta-da-da, I have my white.
Your
So
box
then,
paper.
yes, then go there inside, fill up.
Is it the gel paste or is it the liner white?
It's liner white, but you also can use gel paste as well.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So what I will do now, I just will take the nail for seconds. So paper palette, another one. I also keep on paper palette. You see this broken glass. I cut it and then I can use it. Yes.
Nice.
So what I'm doing now, I'm just like removing the excess of white.
Mm-hmm.
So go here and I will do it in 2 layers. Don't use too much of product. Work with pigment. When it's done, don't remove and then cure it just for 30 seconds.
So you can basically use, for example, like 4 of those stickers on 2 nails and 2 nails, and
Yes.
finish
Yep.
them, then put them on the other nails, and then finish them, and then do the thumbs. So basically,
Yes.
you might need maximum 4 of them. Just
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But that stickers, I would say, for salon work, just a treasure.
And we have them in different shapes. We have them in the salon shape, which is just a little like European lady smile, and then we have a beautiful Hollywood smile, which is a French, deep French. So you're using deep French right now, right?
No, it's normal salon.
Oh, it's normal salon. Okay, so we have a deeper one, and they're also in different sizes for the width of the nail. So probably you would use the smallest here, and then the medium here, and then the thickest here. So then,
Yes. So when it's done, then I will remove. Just a second. Okay. I will remove my sticker.
so before second time curing, you remove the sticker.
Yes.
Nice.
Then I can put it back and I can clean it with prep and wipe. And I can use it again.
Nice.
So, but then what I also will need, because I want to have these very sharp, how to say it?
Corners?
Corners, yes. And for that, I'm going to use.
Katerina's choice.
What time is this? Because it's always a lot of fun to.
46 minutes. Can we see what you're doing?
Sorry.
We
Yes.
also want to have some fun.
Yes.
Yeah, we still-
Corners from one side and corners.
higher. More central.
Sorry?
Yeah, thank you.
And corners from another side. And that's it. And after this, top gel and voila.
Солнце. Конечно, очень полезно учить английский. Солнце said that is very, it's important to learn English. So yes, it is. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, I will have to probably say it in Russian, if Солнце doesn't speak Russian. Я дистрибьютор магнетиков в Канаде и в Америке, поэтому, конечно, мы говорим по-английски сегодня с Натальей. И у нас общие все эфиры по-английски. Но если у вас есть какие-то вопросы, мы ответим на них по-русски. So that was in Russian. For those who don't speak English. That's very beautiful. That's awesome.
And now time of curing is 1.5 minutes. What I have forgotten to tell you, and this is very important, because of course when we are working with our client, we also can have a problem with coloring our skin. Then with polish corrector, we can go inside and clean the skin. If it happened that you did not notice it and you put it already to UV light and it's cured, then just with file it away from the skin. That's no problem at all. Okay, I hope that I did not break my brush.
Yeah, dropping the brush is not a good idea. What I wanted to show, I was using this technique without the sticker, and to my liner gel white, I added a little bit of the color concentrate, really just a tiny, tiny little bit, because my client wanted a fade. She wanted a blue and pink fade, and I did nails recently. I don't know if you can see that. And the picture is also in my Instagram.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, just basic fade. Again, it was a fiber pink and nail pet extender, or it's just pink. I don't remember actually. Probably just pink. And then the sponge tool, just the fade, beautiful in 2 layers. And then I used the holographic top coat just to perfection it. And it was just very, very quick design. So I like that stamping instead of doing the baby boomer sculpting in the salon. It's just so much faster to do it with this.
Yeah, so I'm using Supreme Finish, sorry. Supreme Finish with no sticky residue. It has extremely perfect adhesion, the best adhesion. It also has the best highlight, the best shine. So it will stay on everything. You should try it to realize that all your life before Supreme Finish, Improve Supreme Finish was actually good, but was not perfect.
To make your life perfect by Supreme Finish improved. That's what Natalia is saying.
Yes. Yeah. Just try it. Try it, then you will understand. Yeah, that's it.
Beautiful.
So that's done. Sorry, this is also cold. God. So I will go to UV light, and on the same time I will show to you how to warm up cold product, because you're also living in quite cold country. The best way to warm up your product is to place it between your palms, then put it upside down. And when you're doing these movements, what is good that also you're like warming up the product, so then your product will be getting warmer during this.
And if you're cold, you get some circulation in your fingers by massaging them.
Yes, exactly.
Warming up the product, you warm up yourself. That's awesome.
Exactly. Yeah, so let's go to this white one. So now it's like reverse French. Don't forget that this nail plate extender from fiber, we cannot build in thick layer. It's better to keep it like in semi-thick, but not too built, because it will run and then you will have a problem with your product. So what I will do now, just again,
Can we see what you're doing, please?
Oh, sorry. Yes,
Thank you.
of course.
That's awesome.
So apply it just against. So you see that it's really very highly pigmented as well. And it looks very bright, because why I decided to do this technique as well, because we got the request from some lady and she said that she has this gel and she doesn't know how to use for elongation because it doesn't work for her. So that's why I decided to make French in one technique and another technique, just to show that actually every technique is okay.
Yeah, this works.
So, oops, just a bit. No, so I don't see properly, because, you know, it's like I'm sitting somewhere.
We're usually sitting like this, working with the camera, like.
Yeah.
And that's why we're moving because we need to see what we're doing. So if you want to judge us by like us moving out of the camera, well, just try to make a video yourself one time.
Oh yeah, that's really fun. So then what I have to do, I have to clean my brush pen again and just spread it more evenly. And then after this, I will seal it up with clear. My God, I just hope that it's okay, because I don't see what I'm doing, you know. I just need some sort of navigation. So okay. So no, it's never, you know. Just a second, because hey, we're making video and it has to be perfect.
For this case, you have to have a prepared thing. So you're like, oh, that's how easy it goes. That's how easy it goes. And you just show the right idea for everyone.
The end result, yeah. Actually, it's a very good idea.
It's very hard to work under the camera, but the idea, we're showing the idea, we're showing the technique, and it's your work to make it perfect. So we're good. Absolutely good.
So again, now because it's like 1 minute for curing, and then I just will seal it with clear, and it's done.
So you wouldn't apply second layer of white, you will just keep it with one, right? Because it's just perfect.
It depends. It depends also on the lengths, because if you have quite long nail, then of course, obviously, you need a bit more product, a bit thicker product. So that's why on long nails, depends on the length, maybe I would apply 2 or even 3 more layers. But on thin nail like that, because we remember that our nail should be not thick because it's like salon nail, then in my opinion it's enough. I would leave it like that. And it also, there is no unique recipe like that will actually suit for everything. We still have to see what we have, and then it's our decision how we are going actually to deal in that situation, with that situation.
Yeah, I'm always teaching my students to think ahead what the technique is you're going to make, use, and think your steps ahead and then decide what technique you're making, right? So that's the key to understand what you're doing.
What also is absolutely perfect about these fiber gels, because of that little fiber particles, you see that they have like little not evenness, like where is somewhere I have some height, somewhere I have some gap, not gap, but bit like it's like gap inside, because this gel does not work like a magnify glass. So actually it also like will hide all your imperfections.
Alena says hello. Alena Cheremissina.
Hello, Alena, hello.
Yeah, so we don't recommend to use this gel for inlay designs, right?
On some moment, we have to use it for inlay. Because especially, when you have this deep gap between high elongation, then it's better to fill it up with that gel, because then it will be hidden, that stair.
That's smart. So
Yes.
because if you use soft bond, if you use builder white and you have that gap between natural nail and the form, or the extension, the nail elongation and the form, then if you have something inside and put the builder gel, then it really, really makes that step even bigger.
Yeah,
that's what Natalia is saying. So if you're using a little bit of that, then it looks a little bit less deep.
Hidden.
Yeah,
Yes.
so if we need to hide it, hide it. If you need to make
it, and especially in that contact area. So normally, like of course, in this thickness, we will not have it. But when we are making like very long nail and very high elongation, then we can have this. So what I have to do now, just turn it upside down and wait.
Yeah, so this nail is upside down like this right now. Also, when you work on a client, you have to hold her finger and
control it,
not just say, oh, upside down, and then she's holding like this. When she's holding like this, then the gel runs into the cuticle, or you get too high of an apex instead of having it smooth. If you hold it like this, then from the apex it just gets absolutely beautiful curvature, like C-curve. And of course, you can help yourself with the brush if you need to move it somewhere. Just take a small, thin striping brush, and you can see it's absolutely beautiful result what Natalia is having. So she's turning it upside down. So we don't really understand which side is what.
Yeah, which side is which.
Yeah.
And by the way, on that video that I made with fiber gels, I did not cure them. So that video is real video. And I used just one tip for every application. So I removing and then used new one.
Oh.
So all product there is not cured.
Wow. It's where you show every shade.
Yes. Yeah. So product there is not cured, and then because then it's easy to see how it's self-leveling, but just because just so cold here. I did not actually. Well,
can you send me that video so I can post it, please?
Yes, of course. Yeah. Oh, it was so funny when I did it. I also, because I had an idea how I want to have it, and I was like rolling these leads over the table, and then my sister-in-law came and she said, "What are you doing?" I said, "You will not believe I'm working." just rolling up leads because they are part. I was thinking that I want to have them as a part of the video. Yeah, so you see that it's moving.
It's
Yeah,
super cold in there.
yes,
I can feel it.
it's absolutely cold here,
Yeah.
and I could not believe that it's such cold here. God.
Well, we usually
So
don't work in that environment when
yeah.
it's so cold.
So yeah, in any way, this is actually their idea how to do it because you see that this gel is almost not moving. So you see, I'm not lying.
And it's not its real thing
Yes,
because actually it would run out now.
it
Careful, it's
it's
running.
yes. So you see that it's moving, but it's not moving quickly as I want it to move.
I'm
So
sorry.
so still, you know that this technique is absolutely possible to use for reverse French. Yes,
Mhm.
and okay,
Yulia
I will.
Voropyova is online. Hi, Yulia.
Julia, hello, hello. Julia started learning English, so we can invite her as well to our
Anytime.
company.
Yulia, as soon you're ready, you're welcome.
Yeah. So actually, I would like to show to you the end result of our French.
Oh my God, that's so beautiful. That is very beautiful.
So you see how moved my nail form
Yeah,
underneath?
yeah. It's the plastic
That's my,
thing. We ignore
yeah,
that because, and you can always file it. You just take this bit, the cuticle bit. I
yes,
like this one, and very gentle. You file it from underneath,
file it
go
from
inside,
underneath.
and smooth it out. Even if it happens on a client, because clients are doing some weird
Yeah,
things.
sometimes they are moving their hands. And also, I'm using the tape because without tape, I will not be able to apply my nail form.
Julia says it is very, very beautiful.
Thank you, Julia. Yes, so that was fiber gel,
Hmm.
nail plate extender, white, yes,
And
pink,
pink.
clear. Yes, actually all of them. I still
That's
can correct it with top coat, but I will not do it because it's also very cold.
So you can just apply the top coat on top of it without any filing, right? If you like the result.
If you like the result, just apply top coat and that's it.
Would
Okay, let's do it.
you remove the sticky layer?
Nope,
No. Perfect. So
nope,
for it better to stick, you just
yes. But again, just because Supreme Finish has so good adhesion, so then it's absolutely okay, like to remove sticky residue or not to remove sticky residue.
mhm.
But in this case, you know, just because I don't want to waste my time, I just can apply it over the sticky residue. And this gel is much thinner, so then I hope it will run quicker.
The girls are sending us a lot of hearts. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you, ladies. My God, this product is so cold. But as I said, that you know, the advantage of having a cold product is that your client or you will not feel any heat reaction
That is
because
awesome.
any gel will have a heat reaction. There is no product that will not have it. This is just the character of the gel, you know. I'm just checking now with the highlights. I'm rotating my tip, just checking if it's okay. You know, sometimes like I see like a lot of, we will teach you how to make a nail without rotating your finger. You know, it depends on the temperature. It depends on the temperature of your client as well, because sometimes, you know, especially in summer, when we have a client and she has extremely hot fingers, then it's run really very quickly.
I don't know how long can be the Instagram live if they are
Okay,
not kicking us
then
out.
let's stop it. Yeah, then let's stop it. So in any way, this is just the idea that yeah, we just have shown the technique how to use it. And ladies, if you will have any question, then ask us in the comments. And thank you for being with us. Thank you for supporting us. And thank you, Nadia, for everything. Okay, I will go to cure.
Well, thank you, Natalia, again for a very interesting thing. So Yulia is saying fiber gel is my favorite product in magnetic, and mine absolutely too. Like fiber gel pink is my absolutely love forever. And hello. And I have that on my nails absolutely all the time with a little bit of seal and protect because my nails are very difficult nails. So fiber gel doesn't leave for 4 weeks, no problem
Yeah.
whatsoever. And I'm using my nails even when I was working with the sugaring. With the sugaring, you have to the hair removal. You have to use your hand, and the nails are getting always in pressure. And 3-4 weeks no lifting is absolutely amazing on my difficult nails. So, Ingeborg is online too.
Hello,
And
Ingeborg.
Doronina Nail School, this is my love. Absolutely, the fiber gels, you have to try them. We have them in 50 grams, in 30 grams, and in 5 grams samples. Fiber nail plate extender and fiber white are coming only in 30 grams and 5 gram samples because you don't need much, as you already learned. And you can do with them pretty much any technique. You can strengthen the nail, you can extend the nail, you can build everything. But it depends again on the.
I also can use masks here.
Yes, of course you can. You're like, what
I
happened?
never knew.
We will talk about that later. Yeah,
I
anyway.
was thinking, thinking that only you can use it, and me joining you, I cannot use it. But now I saw like I can use it. Wow, I like it.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, ladies, thank you very much for and gentlemen, thank you very
Thank
much
you,
for
Nadia. It
watching.
was really very interesting.
Thank you, Natalia. And of course, Merry Christmas to everyone. Happy, busy New Year. I wish you all that the quarantine is over soon, that the lockdowns close and we can get back to normal business and have clients and share the passion to love, share the passion and love to nails and to the nail product. Oh, I guess get good. Oh, Natalia. So thank you, everyone. And we will see you next week, next Wednesday, every Wednesday at 10 o'clock Canadian Pacific time or European 19 o'clock or 7 p.m.
Yeah,
in European
European time.
time. We will see
Right
you with
here.
Natalia. We
Yes.
cannot travel.
Okay.
We can be there everywhere with you online. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. See you
Bye,
then.
ladies. Bye. Bye.